If you love a good Whopper, you're gonna want to try this because we're taking all those classic flavors, the pickles, the beef, the sauce, and turning them into a hot, cheesy casserole right at home in one pan. And honestly, this just might be better than drive-through. So let's get started. Okie dokie, we got the old cast iron pan fired up over medium-high heat, so we're gonna go in with a pound of ground beef and grab up the old breaker upper thingy and break this up. And we'll fry this until it's no longer pink and cooked through. I just love the sound of frying beef. I should mention too, guys, I'm using a grass-fed lean ground beef, and it's not going to produce a lot of grease, but, if you're using a medium ground beef, you might want to give this a drain once we get fried up, but this is looking pretty good to me. I might actually have to add a bit of oil. Okay, we're pretty well browned up here, so I'm going to shove everything to one side, and in we go with a small chopped onion. And of course, as always, 3 cloves of the old garlic. We'll just stir and saute this until that wonderful smell of onion and garlic fills the kitchen. After 2 or 3 minutes, we're smelling absolutely incredible. So I'm going to mix everything together here. Woohoo! Looking mighty fine and smelling mighty fine. Now we're going to season things up with a little bit of salt, and I don't know, 3/4 of a teaspoon. Some of the old ground black pepper, and you know me, I usually go fairly heavy on this, so, a teaspoon, maybe a heaping teaspoon. About a tablespoon of the good old Worcestershire sauce that I use for just about everything for that depth of flavor. And because, guys, we are mimicking the old Burger King Whopper, I'm going to go in with about half a teaspoon of liquid smoke just for that grill flavor, and about half a teaspoon of the good old smoked paprika, and it's gotta be the smoked. Well, you could get away with the original, but, smoked is always best. And we'll just give everything a stir around here until that seasoning coats the beef and begins to activate, and oh my goodness. Now for the burger magic, we're gonna go in with 3/4 of a cup of good old plain mayo, something like that. Half a cup of sour cream. This is gonna give it that real smooth casserole effect. A 1/4 cup of good old plain ketchup. Make sure I get it all here. A 1.5 tablespoons of the yellow mustard, and a tablespoon of pickle juice. I don't know if I mentioned, but I have reduced the heat here, guys. Grab up the old spoon and give everything a mix around, and oh my goodness, this is beginning to smell like a burger already. Next up, what I got here, guys, is some bacon I fried up last night. So I am going to just chop this up, I don't know, into chunks, something like that, so it looks good in the dish. You can also crumble it, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and chop this. This is about 5 slices. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and throw that bacon in there. And I reserved about, 1 piece just so we can add it over the top so it looks real nice. Then, about 3/4 of a cup of chopped dill pickles, and another 1/2 cup or so of the good old red onions. And we shall just mix everything together here. This is going to be one heck of a casserole, my friends. We are looking good. Next up, I'm going to grate in, I'd say maybe 1.5 cups, 2 cups of the good old ooey gooey mozzarella. Well, it will be ooey gooey. And something I've learned, get a decent mozzarella, guys, because it makes the world of difference. Then we shall follow that up with another cup of medium cheddar. I usually use the old, but the medium, it's got a little more oil in it, and it creates more of a pull in that ooey gooey dish. Take up the old spoon and we'll just mix this cheese in so it is just absolute goodness and deliciousness. And just look at this, guys. It's looking so good. When you pull this, you can see that pull of the cheese, and that's why I mean get a decent mozzarella and cheddar cheese. But, it's entirely up to you, but this is looking good. So what I'm going to do now is kill the heat. So now, before we go into the oven, I'm going to go over the top with a little bit more mozzarella, just a touch more, and some of that cheddar. Oh, this is going to be absolutely fantastical, I think anyway. We're going to go into a 375-degree Fahrenheit preheated oven for about 20 minutes. And guys, a long time ago, there was a story told about a big ball of fire in the sky. I think they called it the sun. And that's long disappeared. I don't know. The sun hasn't been out for days here. I don't know what it's like down your way, but let me know. Well, that is baking away. We're going to make up our sauce using 1/2 teaspoon or 1/2 cup of mayo, I should say. 2 tablespoons of the good old ketchup. Kind of eyeballing things here. A tablespoon of yellow mustard. about half a teaspoon of garlic powder, another half teaspoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of the good old pickle juice, and a little bit of water, maybe half a teaspoon. Now we'll grab up the old spoon and give this a mix together, and there should be one dandy, yummy sauce. And what we're going to do with this, of course, you're going to see, we're going to drizzle this over the top. Just look at that, guys. Woohoo! You can even save this to use it later on burgers. Now what I think I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take my old squeeze bottle, just for presentation. I'm going to put more of this in the fridge. Use my little kitchen funnel, and I'm going to put this into my squeezy bottle. I'm even tempted to make a little more of this. I did give it a taste. It is so good. After about 15-20 minutes, we are hot and bubbly and looking good, guys. Just look at this. Wow. Now, what I've done, guys, is let this cool a little bit. So I'm going to garnish this up with a few extra sliced up baby dills. You can use whatever pickles you like. The baby dills are just fine with me. Just to give it that extra little bit of pizzazz. And I reserved a few onions, so I'm going to just throw some few red onions over the top. Now, you may say yuck, raw onions. That's entirely up to you. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. And remember, I said I reserved some bacon as well, so I'm going to do a bit more bacon over this. Then I'm going to take that wonderful sauce we made, and I'm going to zigzag it over just like this. These are absolutely delicious Burger King or Whopper Casserole. You are going to love this. Everybody's going to love this. Even the neighbors will love it. All right, let's grab this up, guys, and see what we got. Oh, look at that cheese, the ground beef, the pickles, just everything. Ever so delicious. Okay, she's down the old hatch time. This is so good, guys. It does taste like a Whopper. I mean, I love the creaminess of it because it is like a casserole, but yet it is like a Whopper, a walking contradiction type of thing. But it is so good. You got to make this up. And if you do, leave us a comment. Love to read them. Most of all, like and subscribe. Helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. And of course, I'm going to have more of this. So good. Got to make it.